When you see tracks in the desert, you have not seen the person, but you know somebody went by. Now you have not seen Sri Krishna in person, but you know his presence. Like your grandfather, you see his spectacles somewhere. Oh, Dadaji was here. Those are his glasses. So likewise, you say, oh my God, these things are happening. These are all the tracks of God. So he is saying these three gunas are being manifested by me. There is the sattva guna, the mode of goodness. And people who manifest the mode of goodness, you see such amazing virtues in them. One such popular person was the ex-president of India, Abdul Kalam. There was a group of 70 scientists. They were working under the head, and it was a critical path project. So they all were giving up their free time and family time to ensure the project succeeded. A lot of their motivation came from their love for their boss and the commitment that their team project leader had to the success of the project. And one day they just had to get the result, and the head, he told his team members, all 70 scientists today, I'll really appreciate if you take overtime and stay on in the office till it's completed. So one of the scientists came up to him and said, Sir, I'm so sorry. I had promised my children and my wife, I'll take them for the big game today at 5:30. And if I don't reach there, they'll be completely disappointed. So the head, he said, all right, in that case, I'm giving an exception for you. You can go back at 5:30. But as the day proceeded, all the scientists were so engrossed in their work that this man forgot that it's 5:30. And it was only at 8 o'clock he remembered, oh my God, I missed that appointment. How annoyed my wife will be and how disappointed my children will be. So he returned home and his wife said, come have dinner. And he said, so are you all upset? She said, upset about what? He said, I could not take you to the game. She said, no, because your team head, he came home himself and he took us to the game. And that was when he realized that the team head, who was Abdul Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam, when he saw that his team member had gotten engrossed and he would be missing his appointment with his children, he went and substituted. And he took them for the game and the outing. This is called empathy. What is empathy? The ability to feel the emotions of others. People talk about EQ. Daniel Goleman, he wrote a book by that name, Emotional Intelligence. He did a research in 200 big organizations around the world. He studied the EQ of the executives and he studied the prosperity of the organization and saw a direct correlation where the executives have more EQ, there the organization is performing well. So what is EQ? It has got 3 ingredients. The first is emotional self-awareness, to be aware of your own emotions. I'm experiencing anger, I'm experiencing pride, and to be self-aware. And the second is emotional self-mastery, to keep the higher self in charge. I'm experiencing this envy, but I'll cut it out and behave in a proper manner. This emotional intelligence. But the third one is the most humane quality. That is emotional empathy. The ability to understand, to empathize with the feelings of others, what will others be feeling? So that kind of empathy we saw in APJ Abdul Kalam when he substituted for his team member. Now Sri Krishna says that these three states, Arjun, I am in them. And for us, it is for us to start perceiving God's presence. When we do that, we will feel gratitude. And the moment we start feeling gratitude, all negativity gets kicked out from the mind. You can never feel gratitude and also do negative thinking. So if there is negative thinking, the only thing you need to do to counter it is start remembering your blessings. And immediately that negative thinking will be wiped out.